Story time. There is a gentleman in his mid-60s who is seeing me after he had seen a bunch of other doctors and is super frustrated that no one can seem to figure out where his lower left belly pain is coming from. When he's describing his story to me, he talks about this deep abdominal pain that comes on and goes, but it doesn't really have a pattern. It can come on with eating, it may not with other times. Same thing with pooping and other in general activities. And so I'm sure that the other doctors had some other studies and tried to investigate, right? Said, oh boy, did they do it, because he told me they looked in him with the colonoscopy. They looked through him with CT scans, and they also drew his blood. And guess what they found? Nothing. So as I'm listening to this patient's story, I am thinking about what could be causing this gentleman's problem. This is a complex case because obviously all the studies are totally normal, but he's not normal. He feels a lot of pain. So I put him on my exam table and I am doing a very careful examination. And through my skills, right, I am able to figure out, no, this is not his skin. No, this is not his belly muscles on the surface like his six-pack. No, this is also not his intestines. But when I went deeper, the pain wrung out. And he's like, there it is. And I'm like, Eureka! This is the psoas muscle. Sir, your psoas muscle is what is causing your pain. And guess what you need? Physical therapy. The psoas muscle is a topic for today, and yes, your doctor may be fooled in this diagnosis. So I'm going to talk to you about massaging it, also doing some simple exercises, and maybe this may completely help you out. Hi there, I'm Dr. Chung, and I'm your friendly proctologist, and once in a while, masseuse therapist as well. But if you like the series of videos I've been doing recently, give me some feedback in the comments below. Also, please like the video and subscribe to further this channel and community. There's a lot of good info in the description box as well, so check it all out. First, let's learn some things about the pelvis. It is a long kind of triangular muscle that stretches from our higher back all the way down to our femur bone, okay, in our leg. And this is a skeletal muscle which we have conscious control over. It helps with a lot of things in terms of stability, our posture, and of course also bending our knee to our chest at the hip joint. So this muscle, when it gets into problems, can cause some very weird sensations, and many doctors can be easily fooled by this. So if you have back pain, groin pain, belly pain, or even pelvic pain, try these things and see if they improve for you. Maybe your psoas muscle was the problem the entire time. When we're talking about natural ways to improve our pelvic health, Vessol should also be a part of that conversation. These guys have developed an all-natural 4-ingredient solution for our hemorrhoids and our gut health. They are incredibly anti-inflammatory. They also build back and bring tension back to our blood vessels. So what that means for our hemorrhoid flares, things improve faster, the symptoms are less, and they also travel throughout your entire body. And so these guys have been an awesome sponsor because they are truly interested in helping sufferers like us. Definitely check them out at vessolhealth.com and get your health back on track today. I'm going to show you some massages that I do for my psoas muscle, but viewer discretion is advised. I have my shirt off. I wanted to show you exactly what I'm doing here because it's a little bit tricky. The key with the psoas muscle is, like I told you, it's very deep inside of the belly. So you have to push into your belly and you have to push everything in your belly, your intestines namely, towards the middle, because that's what you have to shove away or push away in order to reach this muscle, because it's so deep. It's resting on our spine, way in the back of our belly. So if I bend forward here, you see how deep I'm pushing here? That takes a bit of muscle with your fingers, but also a lot of relaxation of your abdominal muscles in order to be able to push in that deeply. You could also use the Theragun, and this makes things so efficient, because look at those shock waves that are penetrating through. Again, the motion is going to be exactly the same. I am drilling down from the side from my obliques and then pushing in and trying to get behind all the belly muscles on the surface, like your six pack, and also behind the intestines. The same exact thing here. This next massage involves a device called the Right. I bought this off of Amazon, and it's a unique piece of equipment. It's a pretty stiff, rigid plastic, but it's very smooth. So I highly advise you using this with a shirt on. And again, I'm reaching deep down, and because it's so stiff and so narrow, it penetrates extremely well to hit your psoas muscle on target. Next, I'm also going to show you some exercises to get this psoas in shape. And the first one is knee raises, but I'm not trying to use my back. I'm simply using my abdominal core, and by raising the leg, the psoas muscle. After I reach as high as I can by myself, I use my hand to get it even closer to my chest and again, crunch that psoas muscle as hard as I can. You can also see here that I pull that knee towards the inside, and that allows the psoas muscle to work even harder. You should really feel a nice squeeze in the back of your belly with this move. This next exercise is great because you can do it sitting down, standing up, but these are pelvic crunches is what I call them. We have a serious problem with our posture because our abdominal core front muscles, and psoas muscle included, are not strengthened enough compared to our back, which makes our pelvis tilt towards the back and makes our booty look bigger, right? The Instagram models love that pose. But what we're trying to do is really focus on bringing our butt in, but also concentrate on crunching our abs as well. If you really crunch tightly, you're actually going to feel your psoas muscle deep within your pelvis start activating, and that's the muscle we want to target the most here. So pelvic crunches for your pelvic health and posture health. These are 3 floor exercises which are super convenient. The first one I call the pelvic crawl, and you want to focus on your knee driving the motions backwards and forwards. When you lift up that knee and tilt your pelvis side to side, that's where your psoas muscle will get activated. Second, this exercise is about bringing your knee to your chest, very similar to what we did standing up. And the way you can compound this and make this a total body workout is bringing your arms and elbows to touch your knees. This one will work you hard, so definitely take your time and progress slowly. Dr. Chung, you look like you need to go back to the gym, buddy. Finally, the third exercise are straight leg raise and lowers. So definitely go slow with this motion. You're trying to feel the muscles on the inside of your belly contracting and relaxing. Make sure with this exercise, though, you don't leave a space at the small of your back between your back and the floor, because when you start arching your back, that's when you're going to get sore back problems. So keep your back flat as possible. These are a few of the things that I do for my psoas health. I did take it a step further and I went topless this time. I'm sorry if you are offended, but I felt that this was the best way to show you where exactly I'm massaging myself on my body. So I hope you're able to improve your health with this information, and let me know down below if things are working out for you. And so please let me make another shout out to our sponsor today, which is Vessol. I am now on their subscription plan because I realized that this is very helpful for everyday use. I've got hemorrhoid issues, I've got fissure issues, so I know that the anti-inflammatory properties are really helping me this time around. I wish I had known about this sooner. I wish Vessol had been out sooner. You guys were taking too long. But if you want to get in the subscription service, it's through their website at www.vessolhealth.com. Definitely check them out. Check their reviews. This stuff is really great. And the best part of it is that they are completely all natural. Thanks so much, guys. You take care. Bye.